Hey guys, um, welcome back on today's live video. My name is Olakunle, and today I want to talk about something very important. I know making money is not easy in Nigeria, and I want to share you some stuff, some tricks, some work you can actually do online in Nigeria to make money. So, I want to share you some um, method that actually works. No scam, no sugarcoating. So if you are watching this, let me know which state you are watching from and drop your location, your current state in the comment section, and let's start a conversation from there. So a quick one, let me share a brief story on how I started making money online as a filmmaker, an editor, and also Fiverr and YouTube. I started first of all, I started making money online as a software engineer. Um, I create beautiful and functional website application for people. I have clients. Oh, sorry, let me dial this audio a bit. I think it's a little bit down. Hello. Yeah. Okay, now it's better. I have a lot of clients that I work for in Nigeria and also overseas. I have clients US, Canada, everywhere. I got them from straight from my GitHub repository and also some from freelancer and Fiverr. And I got a lot of referrals, a lot from friends. Uh, those clients I've worked for before refer people to me. So okay, it's not that easy, like I said, but I'm an open source advocate. So I create a lot of open source software which ease developers scaffolding their application or even solve some complex problem that um, that will be useful for people or even the developer themselves. So I create those open source software and put it on my GitHub repository for free. And from there, I got a turn up. I got people giving me gigs, customization, API integration, and all that. So I don't want to say too much on that. So how I make money as a cinematographer. I started cinematographer not long ago, like a year ago. So from there, I've met a lot of people, clients, friends I work with. I do collaborate with friends and work on so many projects. And even recently, I was opportune to be part of the team member that create some advert for Spotify with Davido on album 5. It's on my Instagram page if you check. Shout out to my friend Leke. So we are on the set together. It was great experience. I like it. So and also making money as a YouTuber. My channel is still fresh actually. So I'm currently not making a dime from YouTube, but I believe I will be making money very soon, and which I will be sharing it with you, everyone. So and also there are three things that are very important if you want to start making money online or in Nigeria. You know, you have to be very, very creative. You have to be very, 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 very creative. I don't say all this benzume creative. You have to be thinking out of the box. You have to learn problem solving skills and all that. So just be creative and be yourself. And the number two key is consistency. Whatever you do, you have to put in more effort. You try, you fail, you get back up. You know, that's how we do it. And your online presence, you need to present yourself online. Um, in a very attractive, creative, and from there you get a lot of engagement, clients, and you you got people like having interest in your business and what you do. Without even knowing, you start getting jobs and stuff from there. So let me not waste much of your time. So let me break this down. I'm going to break it down in like probably 4 or 5 categories, depending on how time permits us on this current session, because I don't want to make it too long, probably just 10 minutes, so which we have already exhausted 5 minutes 48 seconds now. So I'm just going to say this randomly. I'm not listing, I'm not giving them any hierarchy or stuff. So the first one I pick is online skills. Online skills is a very, very good niche which you can be doing at your comfort zone. You don't even need an office. You just need your laptop and good internet network, or even your phone. You know. So the first on my list on online skills is video editing. You can start making money as a video editor. There are several branches in video editing, so it's not just one. You can be a colorist, you can be a sound design, you can be the editor cutting the video and all that, like the creative storytelling and all that. So you can make money as a video editor, and you can also, if you choose not to go too advanced, if you are very good at using CapCut, you can also make money from there. People got a lot of gig with CapCut. In fact, that's one of the fastest way to edit your video. You get a lot of client from there. And graphic design. So graphic design. Okay, if you are thinking about how to get a skills, how to learn video editing, believe me, there are several ways you can learn video editing. Several ways. First of all, you first need to have a burning desire. Whatever you want to do, you need to have a burning desire on that particular stuff before you be able to achieve it. You need to. They say, all men are born equal. Until one choose to stand again above mediocrity and all that. So you just need to have a burning desire to learn whatever skills you choose. So you can use Udemy to learn. You can Skillshare, YouTube. There are a lot of free resources on YouTube which you can learn from. So you just have to choose. I don't have any guideline or a path which you can follow to learn this. But believe me, by making your own research, the sky is your beginning. So also we have a graphic design. You can learn graphic design and be very good at it. And in a modern world that we are now, the world is evolving very fast, and you actually need to keep pace in order to stay relevant in this current era that we are. So there are several ways you can also become a graphic designer without spending years in learning this. You can start using Canva or even Adobe Express, for graphic design, and you can go as far as using Photoshop or even CorelDRAW. I don't know. CorelDRAW, is it for? I don't know. So you shall use one of those the tools I mentioned, and also programming. You can earn a lot of money as a programmer, yeah, but it takes times to build your skills, your portfolio, and you might be looking at maybe a year or two, before you start making money as a programmer. And if you are fortunate, you can start making money on your first year of learning programming. It actually took me around 4 years. I don't know. Probably I'm a slow learner, or maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. I don't get the right path to follow and all that. During those days that we're learning programming, we have limited resources on the internet. All we have is Google and Stack Overflow. Now with a lot of technology, with AI and all that, you can learn programming skills very fast. So in programming, you can choose to become a front end engineer or even a back end. You can choose to become a full stack, and also you can you can become a software guy, or even Figma, UI UX, and so on. So then, after acquiring all these skills I mentioned, you can start earning money as a freelancer. You know, you set your price, choose your clients, and you start making money. So as a freelancer, it's not necessarily for you to register on freelancer website to earn money. You can start freelancing from your social media and even from your GitHub repository, and always try, as a software engineer, always try to contribute to open source and leverage on a lot of open source softwares. You can, as much as you can. So I'm a big proponent of what's the name, Laravel, because I'm a full stack developer. So so number two is local hustle. The local hustle is a little bit somehow, but a lot of people are doing this and they are making a lot of money. So this requires a physical activity. Um, it requires you from going from one place to another and putting in your time and effort. This is a little bit more complicated, but believe me, people are doing this and they are thriving in it. So you can also do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. So number one on my list is delivery service. You can start a delivery service. You can It's not necessary for you to start as big as DHL or even GIG. You can start a local delivery service by getting bikes and brand everything and start it with your friends that own business. You collaborate, partner with them, and handling all their delivery, both interstate and the local deliveries. So you can make money from that. I'm very, very sure. So print on demand. Also, print on demand, you can start printing service. It's not necessary for you to own a printing machine or that. You can start getting printing gigs and source for a reliable printing company that you can always rely on to carry out to print your client's project. And if you are good at this, believe me, within 2-3 months you already have a lot of clients and people patronizing you. So the next on my list is thrift reselling. You can start reselling thrifts. Gwanjo, that's what they call it, and you can also call in Hausa Gwanjo, and in Yoruba, in Pidgin, they call it Okirika. So so you can start thrift selling, you can brand it, package it very well, and once you package your stuff very well, your clients will even forget that what they bought from you is thrift because of the packaging. We like luxury in Nigeria. We can spend all our money on luxury, and believe me, once you are good at this, the sky is your beginning. And then the next on my list is repair and custom service. So repair, this repair goes in hand with you can start repairing phones, laptop, and electronics. You start repairing, although you need to acquire these skills by probably learning from local what's the I mean local repairers, or even gain some skills online. There's nothing you cannot learn online, believe me. You can learn literally anything. Just put your mind to it and get the course, and spend 2-3 months on the course. Try to understand the fundamental. It's very, very, very important. Fundamental of everything is important. Whatever you want to learn, try to understand the fundamental before you get a deep knowledge. Before you start, just try to understand the fundamental of whatever you are learning. It's very, very crucial. So, custom service, custom service, you can be providing custom service to people, rendering probably running errands for people, um, cleaning service, catering, and all that, baking, surprises, selling perfume, all those stuff. Okay, I don't think selling perfume is a custom service. Sorry. So you get my point. You know, you can all these things I've mentioned. You can. I'm just saying a brief about them. So you can always Google online to check for more details. Also make sure you are doing your own research. It's very, very important. You know? So the third category on my list is creative routes. So creative routes on my creative route list, I have a YouTube or content creation. You can start creating content for your friends or even creating content for yourself and start monetizing it, and you'll be making money. Yeah, that might take a little bit of time, but believe me, with consistency and with high skills, all these skills I have mentioned are very high demand skills, so you can make money from it. You can even start no face YouTube. You can start animation, even children animation, all those baby shark do 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 do. You know, you can create Nigerian version of baby shark do 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 do, and believe me, people will watch it. Before you know, you are everywhere. So short documentaries. You can also start shooting short documentaries. You talk about local stuff in your area. You know, creating awareness on some local production, local things that are happening that a lot of people don't really know about. You can create documentary about all those things and a very short one, and boom, before you know, you're everywhere and helping other to shoot or even edit. So as a cinematographer, you can be getting gig from friends to shoot, or even you can get gig from cinematography, even as least as caption. You know, you can be capturing people's video, helping them to create captions, and you'll be getting paid. Believe me. Coloring, sound design, a whole lot. You know, you'll be getting paid for it, and before you know it, you're already everywhere and you're making cool money. So the fourth on my list is digital leverage. You know, this is a very broad category because the first the first skills I have on there is creating and selling digital products. You can start making your own course, your online course, and be selling it to clients. You know, we are consumers. You know, we have the population. You know, you can start making